This is Sister Favour Odion. She was formerly at GKS Ikobaye branch, but she has moved down to this place. A very strong lady, I must confess. Just as you have heard about her, you have also read. You can see this is her shop. She deals on cement business. She's new here, but God has been faithful to her, and by God's grace, she has been gathering up the pieces of her life together. And so, Sister Favour, indeed, I heard your story, and most of us will also know your story. We just want to know your first day in service. How was it like? First, who invited you first?
A friend of mine.
Friend of mine, yours, okay.
Sister Mercy
Agalowa. So, when on your first day of first service, how was it like?
Anytime we're together, she normally tell me about her church, that GKS. I've been hearing of that name from her, and the way she behaves, she do her things. So I love her way. So I was having some difficulty at that time. Then she now said, okay, come. Because for like 3 years before that time, I was not going to church. So I was at home. So she now said, why not try my church? Because I've gone to many churches, the way they do, the way they preach out of point. So that makes me to just relax and say, no, I don't want to go to church again. Because my church, something happened. So during the time of coronavirus, let me just cut it short. So that faithful Sunday, so I followed her there. When we got there, so the service started. Then the minister came. The minister was ministering. So as the minister was preaching, so I now follow a key to it. Then up to a stage, then the minister now said they should open to him so number like that. He called one number like that because Sister Mercy gave me her own hymn book. So I now open it as well. So I begin to sing with them. Even the way I was flowing with them, it was as if maybe I've been going to that church before. And that particular hymn number we were singing that very day, it was not like, as in, God was actually talking to me. Even when I was singing, I was crying. I was really touched. At the end of everything, all the verses that the minister preached about, so I jotted them down. So when I now cross-checked, everything was the same. After the end of the service, so I was marveled. And I said, wow, how come I've never seen all these verses, or I've never even heard of it, of all those churches I've went to, I've been going to. So from that day, they are now, before the close of the service, so I now asked Sister Mercy, are you people not doing offering in this church? Because I noticed that they didn't even collect offering, nothing. That service was just all about the doctrines of God, preaching, as in making us to study. You understand? So I really love it so much. Then I now asked her. She now said, no, don't worry. Our offering do normally come at almost the end of the service. So towards the end of the service, they collected the offering. So from that day, my heart just pulled out this church. I just said, from this day, this is my church, and this is what I've been looking for.
Okay. So
I was very happy that I found.
Wow, that is amazing. So when you asked if they have not started collecting the offering, so why did they ask? Is it that in your former church they collect so much offerings?
They do collect maybe at times 3 times, building offering, all kinds of offerings.
Different kind of offerings.
Yes.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. Now,
maybe the pastor at times the pastor will now say, come and touch my hand, so see, touch my hand, it's 1,000 naira, this one ahead with different all those different excuses and all those things. So when I came to GKS, I noticed that there's nothing like that. And they bring the word raw as it is, as it is written. So I love it so
as it is now. So does that mean that you have taken your stand to be a member of the Gospel Kingdom Society?
Yes. Whosoever that have not believed that God exists, that GKS is the true is a true Bible believing is a church of the living God.
Yes.
Sorry, let me put it that way. That person is really missing. Is missing out. Because since I came, God has been so wonderful.
Wow. So indeed, I thank God for your life, and I thank God that you are gathering the pieces of your life together. Yes, God has pulled you out from the way of death and has brought you to the way of life. And I believe by God's grace, whatever that you have lost will be restored back, even tenfold to you. Well, this is our sister Favour Odion. As you can see, she's single. She's single. Now this lady, now hard-working lady. Any brother when you say he gets her, the brother go enjoy not be small. So it's a hard-working lady, and you can see early morning. What time do you resume?
Okay, I wake up 4:30 every day.
4:30 every day.
Yes, I left my house after 6.
After
Later
6.
6:30, I'm already in the shop.
Your shop here.
Yeah, because cement business is selling me.
Yes. So now that's your bike.
Yes.
Wow. So you can ride bike.
Yes, I supply myself.
You supply the cement by yourself.
Yes, for the now.
For now, on pending when you will get a boy. Oh wow. Pray God to continue to give you strength, and the strength that God has blessed you with is what I believe is what is pushing you to this height. And by God's grace, if time will come, you have boys, and your business will so much expand by the grace of God.
Because when I came, I started small.
Yes, started small.
I started with 100 bags.
100 bags, okay.
When I relocated to this place.
Yes. Now, how many bags now can you buy?
300.
You can buy 300 bags. Wow, that is fun. So, it's our prayer that God will continue to protect you and to guide you, and no evil will come upon you. And whoever that is threatening you, you are in God's holy organization. You have come. Here is the place of protection. GKS is the church of protection. As you have come, no evil will come near you. God's protection will always be upon you, all by His grace and power. So it's a good thing. I said, let me come and see where you are and see how you are managing here.
Good.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
I can see you have a copy of your Bible.
Yes.
So you always read the Bible.
Every blessed day.
Do you have the devotional guide?
Yes.
You have it. Oh, that's fine. And you always read it.
Yes, every day.
Every day.
But today I didn't read it.
Okay.
The reason was that when I came this morning, I started supply very early.
Very early.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm just finishing my supply.
Wow.
Before you came.
Before I
just
came.
finished
Before you came. Okay. Yes, thank you. Once again, I want to also reiterate that she's a single sister. She's now with the people of God, and she has made her stand, and that this is the church that she will be worshiping God, and there's no going back, isn't it?
Absolutely.
No going back. It is forward ever, backwards never.
Because I've been trying to do it all by myself.
Yes.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
No.
Now you have to leave it for God.
Yeah, to do it for me.
For
and
you.
ever since I took this decision to leave it for Him,
Yes.
and it's always working.
That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I just want to once again to congratulate you and to also to encourage you in the Lord.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.